Yo, what's up? This is Dead to Rise from MegaReviewing again. This is part 2 of the 12 certificate 12 certificate DVD reviews, even. Let's get on with it, shall we? Right. First of all, this film is mainly to do with Ricky Gervais and how funny he is. Yep. Actually not bad. Though a little bit corny, obviously, because it's like Ricky Gervais trying to do a kind of like romantic comedy in a way, but it still works. It's quite good. Next, this film came out in 2003, so it's not that old. It's like, well, 9 years old. It's an alright film. I mean, it's good. It's kind of action-packed, kind of funny at the same time, because of the fact that, like, the way they word things, the way things happen. Yeah, it's the second one, technically, and it hasn't really got a patch on the original, but it's still quite good. I like it. Next. Oh dear, this film. This film is basically just like Gollum, but huge and a giant ape. Yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. I like the way that the special effects basically made it actually seem like the bloke. I can't even remember his name. What is his name? Andy Serkis. Basically, the way he died, yeah, was very, I'd say gruesome, to be honest. I mean, there wasn't any blood, but it was just really quite disgusting. He got eaten, alive. It's just really quite sick, to be honest. The dinosaurs in it were actually quite awesome. I like the way they did that. But yeah, the way Andy Serkis died was just sick. But next, this film, it's an alright film. I mean, it's not usually one that I pick up, but it's just the fact that I've seen it like advertised on TV, and I was just like, well, it's got to be good then. It's an okay film. I mean, to be honest, it's like technically like a Saturday afternoon kind of film, like you'd kind of see on, I don't know, a channel that you'd watch. I don't know. It's quite a good film. Okay. Actually, quite a good film. There's quite subtle changes in the way that they've done, like, this character basically changed his mind, this character's not like the way you think that they're like. It's quite bad, it's quite bad, it's not bad. Next. Right, this film, I must admit, is not exactly the greatest film that they've done. The first one, when it came out, was actually very cleverly done. Yeah, it basically kind of was like separate from quite a few like films, so it wasn't really a type of film, though it was in a way, because it was more like a romantic comedy, because it's the fact that he was actually going back through his like ex. Like I said, but this one it's just more like, because it's a second film, it's a bit like Godfather 2, where basically you think, okay, right, fair enough, haven't really got a patch on the first one, but whatever. Number 13 just isn't worth it. Next, this film, it's basically like a teenage film, kind of like one where you go, oh well, yeah, I can't really like relate to that because I'm not like a teenager. I'm not really going to like university. I'm not really connecting with these characters. So you really have to be in the same kind of place as them to be in the kind of like frame of mind to go, yes, I understand where you're coming from. That's just hilarious. But yeah, it's got Jack Black in it. He's literally playing like a kind of character that you'd think he'd play, unlike in any other state where he literally played like this computer hacker. Yeah. Next, this film is very clever, very good. I've literally reviewed this first one, I'm pretty sure, like back in the first part of the 12 certificate review. This one is basically like kind of like the follow-on, basically, because you do actually follow it from when he shot that bloke with the sniper rifle on that bird. Yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. I like the way it's done. I like the cars involved, I like the action, I like the fact that it's got free running, basically. It's pretty awesome. Next. Oh dear, this film. This film is basically like Russell Crowe trying to say, I've still got it. That's basically what I think anyway. It's like he's basically trying too hard, but then it's almost like he's not trying hard enough, if you know what I mean? Basically like, okay, yes, we get it, but why aren't you trying? You know, in Gladiator he really put like kind of like the character of Maximus Decimus Meridius into life, so yeah. Next. This film is actually pretty awesome. I like the way it's done. I like the way it's got twists and turns. I like the way it's a 12th certificate. I thought it'd be a 15, but no, it hasn't actually got that much wearing yet. It's not actually that bad. So still dangerous, still got it. It's like, was it retired and extremely dangerous? Yeah, pretty kick-ass, I like it. Yeah, it's got some good actors in. I mean, Morgan Freeman, you got Bruce Willis. Okay, you got Dane Helen Mirren, but that's not the point. You got the bloke that actually played a character in Lord of the Rings in it. That dude there. Poke his face. Next. This is from the TV series, because obviously you can't actually get it any other way. It's literally the first series, I'm pretty sure, of around about maybe 4, maybe 5. No, actually, wait, I think there's a lot more than that. I have no idea. Yeah. It's just the first one, it's just so classic and awesome. It's like, you've got like, you know, Craig Charles, Chris Barry, Danny John Jules, and Norman Lovett, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. I mean, Norman Lovett was Holly, if you didn't know that. Danny is the cat, Craig Charles is obviously, well, Dave, Lister, and Chris Barry is River. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome the way they've done it. Like they said, he's gone into stasis for like 1 million years, comes back out. To be honest, if you went into stasis for 1 million years, now this is just me going from the gate. If you went into stasis for like 1 million years, wouldn't his brain like degrade? No? Okay, that's maybe it's just Portal 2 then. Portal 2 that's actually an awesome game. But that's a game, so I'm not telling you about that. Anyway, next. When this first came out, this film was actually pretty kick-ass. I noticed it and I just went, yes, that's what I'm talking about, like computer games mixed in with a film, and it's kind of like real life as well. It's pretty damn awesome. But it's just really unrealistic. I mean, the fact that the girl's exes has got like 7 powers is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned this to a few mates at work and they're just like, isn't that like a kiddies film? It's like, no, shut up. I think it's quite good. Next, this film, I don't think it was that well heard, to be honest. No, I don't think it was, but it is pretty kick-ass. I like the way they've actually put in, like, martial arts in with football. It's basically, instead of Shaolin, it should be Kung Fu, so when you do the whole kind of Japanese version of it, it actually says Kung Fu Soccer, or Kung Fu Football. You see what I'm saying? It's basically, it's kick-ass, it's just like the way they made it so that, like, the characters went, oh, we're never going to be able to do this, we're never going to be able to do this, and then basically, they just suddenly get their powers back. It's pretty awesome. This film. Actually based on a real life event. Pretty kick-ass. It's actually got some very good actors in, including, unfortunately, Justin Timberlake. I don't see why you need to put him in it, to be honest. He's like, not exactly great, but whatever. One of the actors is actually Jesse Eisenberg, or I don't even know. Yeah. The social network. So, yeah, Facebook, basically. They couldn't actually say Facebook because it's not based around it, but it actually says it in the film, so yeah, Facebook. I like the way they actually made out the bloke that invented Facebook to be a complete and utter nerd. And to be honest, if he's like that in real life, I'm surprised if he's actually got any friends, because the way that he makes Facebook isn't exactly great, to be honest. No, I'm not. I'm not being nice to him. He said the way that Facebook is nowadays, it's more really kind of like unuser friendly. The way that they've made it so that like some people get this, some people get that. You know, if you've got like an iPad, you get this, and just like on an iPhone, you get that. And it's just really quite, I don't know, bad. Yeah, but I like the film. It's kick ass. So put the bloke down quite a few notches. Thank you very much. Oh dear, this film. It's really quite class the way that when it's not basically Superman after the last one of what's his face? Sorry, he's actually passed on, can't remember his name, it's quite bad. Yeah, this one's actually literally after Superman 1. So yeah, the scientists basically find that there's actually some kind of krypton left. Superman actually flies out there, which is actually impossible, but he doesn't go there alone. He actually goes there with like some kind of like shuttle or something. I don't understand why he needs a shuttle. If he can breathe in space, why does he need a shuttle? Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so yeah, he comes back. Nothing's really changed apart from the fact that Lois has actually had a kid, and he's got married to another bloke. It turns out though the kid is actually Superman's, which is just funny. I thought, yeah man, Superman has got his Lois dirty. It's just funny. Oh, and you got an awesome dude. Oh, wrong! It's just funny. It really is. Yeah. He's a very good dude. Just like because he was in that film K-Pax. K-Pax, I love that film. K-Pax is awesome. But the fact that he's Lex Luthor in Superman is just top notch. Kevin Spacey to the max. Second to last film. This film is a very good adaptation of H.G. Wells' classic. I like the way that it's got Morgan Freeman basically doing a voiceover at the start and right at the end of the film, but you don't see him anywhere. You just don't see him. It's just like, yes, I'm going to do a voiceover and leave it for quite a while. In fact, I'm going to leave it for 112 minutes and well, no, 108, no, maybe 105 minutes, then I'll do some talking. It's like, no! Yeah. But it is a very good film. War of the Worlds. It's really kick-ass. I like the way they did it. I like the way that he actually got his daughter back. I like the way that his son was actually still alive afterwards. It was just ridiculous. You know, the kid actually went running into the machines and he managed to survive. Very strange indeed. Last film of the 12 certificates. Possibly not one of his greatest films, but Jim Carrey has done some god-awful ones. I mean, to be honest, Jim Carrey's film Cable Guy was possibly his worst career that he's ever done. But this one, because it's a recent one, you kind of think to yourself, well, maybe he's not trying that hard, or maybe he's just, you know, getting more mature and he's thinking, well, I can't really do that many stunts, I can't really pull that many faces because my face hasn't got that much say no, my face hasn't got that much elasticity. Yeah. Yes. It's good the way that they make it into a romantic comedy. I like the way that every single option he says yes. It's just like you think, you really shouldn't have said yes, mate. And then you find out they didn't actually have to say yes. It's not really part of it. It's just, you know, some things you don't have to say yes to, but other things, it's good if you do. And that is the 12 certificates, section 2 done. Right, anyway, so today was the 4th of the 1st, 2012, and it is now 1928, so basically 7:28 at night. The fan is going, so you know, that's why you can hear this in the background or whatever. So yeah, that's the 12 certificates. But 15 certificates, there's too many of them. It's not a Star Wars reference, there really are too many of them. There's at least, and I say this with the greatest of these, there are at least 5 whole sections of the 15 certificates. That's a lot of films. I mean, to be honest, I'm not just talking like 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I'm talking like 15, then 15, then another 15, then another 15, and then another 15. Could be a killer, but once that's done, it's an easy streak after that. It's just literally 2 16 piles. It's the easiest pie. So basically, there we go. That has been me, Dead to Rights, for the mega reviewing of the DVD selection 12 certificates. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.